It's starting to crash and burn. Alabama players were hoping they got Nick Kirby Smart to come through the door.
No, Kurt Smart got everything set up at Georgia like he wanted anyway, and he don't want to. What I don't think Kirby Smart built like that, like everybody else. He probably won't mind coming behind Nick Saban, but nah, it's just
It's like I said, people
he
were
in the
talking
perfect
like,
situation over there.
what's the purpose? Georgia is built the same way Alabama is. Like, why would you leave Georgia to go to Alabama for the same thing when you already set?
Exactly. He just
That didn't
probably
make
get
no
paid
sense.
this good too anyway. So
His buyout is 90 million.
ah,
What the hell?
it's like yeah, you right. It's no point.
No point.
He be if he do, he just be proved to try to prove it to himself. But he really don't need to prove to nobody though. But he be proving to
Bro,
himself.
what? He won back-to-back championship.
Yeah.
There's nothing to prove.
That's to prove. Hey Mario. But anyway, yeah, it ain't nothing to prove. Like, who's the top candidates anyway? That they was trying to. I heard somebody say, what's Bud's name at Ole
Go,
Miss? Lane
go
Kiffin.
Florida State. I ain't keeping one going nowhere. Man, keep a
Lane.
little Mississippi.
They want to bring Lane Kiffin anyway.
The Lane keeping the perfect situation because old midget happy they win 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
So they ain't gonna
I got a
fire
lot
him
of
no time
questions.
soon.
When Kevin come back, I got a lot of questions about this Nick Saban thing.
I said he's gonna retire this year. The
You
guy was
you
at work.
I
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was gonna retire, but I didn't know he was gonna retire now. Like I thought he was gonna retire the next 3 years, something like that.
Yeah. I just knew he was gonna retire this year.
That made me wonder, was it a he know he was gonna retire. Like how he's explaining it is I can understand it too, but I think it's something else. You don't think it was a health scare or
No,
management he didn't get along
he
with?
he had some health
Kind of
concern, but
forced him
that wasn't
that
it.
quick.
I think he got a contract with a sports station or something like that.
Who, Saban?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he? I mean, I would love to. Nothing else he can prove or do.
Because you hit it from all different points. Because he probably looking at this NIL deals, hard to control
That too, like that.
players. Then you got the 12-team playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
No, he got a legacy. He don't need to prove anything, but at the same time, when you're a man of what's the word? Like a word I'm trying to find. You're competitive.
Mm-hmm. I've been liking him so far. Have you been him talking since he retired, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
But he been ripping a hole in the offensive coordinators.
yeah,
They won the
hey,
game. I agree with him.
look, I said I can get used to this.
Yeah, I said if he get his own talk show like Fine Bone, I'm
Yeah.
all for it. Which I think is going to be the case.
You think so? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna give it to him. You already know he probably gonna have a book deal and everything. So first off, ladies and gentlemen, y'all please like and subscribe on the What Up Cub podcast. We back again for another week, and I just want to let y'all know, roll tide, and Nick Saban, we proud of you. Like 17 quick years, that shit came by super fast, and I ain't
Yeah.
realize he been there 17 years. Dang, came by fast. All the real Alabama fans, real football fans, we appreciate Saban and all the accomplishments and things and championships.
Mhm.
So we
Tell you
appreciate
what, got more Alabama fans today than you did before 2007.
you. Yeah, a lot of them were fake.
That's true.
A lot of them were fake Alabama fans. It's just like
True.
any team that's winning at the moment, you gonna have fans.
Neat. That because the real Alabama fans before were ran off by Dennis Franchione and and
Score.
and Mike Shula. So
You say.
oh, Dennis Franchione, but that man.
Hey, fellas, so
Yeah.
what's the first thing that comes to your mind of about Nick Saban?
They were smart by the Rick Havoc on the SEC in college football. I've been waiting for this.
Look, Kirby Smart said the same exact thing.
That nigga like, yes.
Disciplinarian, Jim.
I ain't gonna say it.
What'd you say, Kendall? I'm sorry.
Disciplinarian.
Oh, disciplinarian. Marty, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about Nick Saban?
Greatness.
One more word, legend.
I think
Legendary.
this some books I'll be reading lately. Now. First thing that comes to my mind is systems. He built a system that works itself.
Mm-hmm.
He built a system that works itself.
But too many people can do it.
Not too many people can do that. And just think about all the people that came under Nick Saban, like how many head coaches and assistants
Saving tree.
that underneath him, they got that trait. So that to me, that's a sign of a good leader. When the people came behind you, lead their own flock. So that's crazy. So was y'all surprised that Saban retired?
Not really.
Abruptly. I'm not surprised they retired, but
yeah.
No, but to remember, I said that at the beginning of the season. I said Nick Saban gonna retire because I seen the way his team was shaped, and I seen the way he started moving at the beginning. I already said he'll retire. Ain't nobody believe me until now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said, you could tell at the press conference, and like Nick said it this year, like the team is not a Nick Saban team as far as discipline.
It's been that the past few years.
Yeah.
I like something going on. I've been saying like something going on there.
And then when he said he couldn't do it the way he wanted to do it. You know, it's just you could tell it was.
It's
no, it was just like you can't do things the way that you wanted to do. Yeah, y'all remember when I ain't trying to get off topic, but y'all remember when back a few years back when they started to limit the practices and for the player safety when they said you can only have this many practices a week and all that leading up to the games and stuff like that. I mean, even that in a sense had an effect. So it was just like, man, the game is changing so much, but I don't know if it's changing for the good. You know what I'm saying? I know that's probably what he was. I don't know. I know that's what he was thinking. He was just like, man, every time you turn around, I gotta alter the way that I'm doing things. And it's been working for me. So now, all this changing. I've done enough.
I mean, some of that control you tomorrow he lost that. I mean, y'all probably remember me saying it, but remember when I said that lady was following him around on the sideline, tell him to calm down and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That started back in 2018. And that's when all that discipline stuff started creeping in too. Like with players
jumping outside, false start, all that. Yeah, all that stuff started going.
I said, damn, something going on at Alabama, but people not gonna talk about it.
All right.
What do y'all take from when he said he couldn't do it like he wanted to do it? You think because because the front officers were trying to adapt? Well, there ain't no such thing trying to adapt too quickly. But the way he wanted to do it, he think he can do it. They think
no, it's not that the front office was trying to stop nothing. Just he had some health issues that would limit him from doing what he wanted to do, like he used to do. That's why I say that lady was following him around every time he got animated. That one was like,
kind of calm down. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you take that away from it, kind of take away from how you operate.
Right.
For him.
But like he said, he said in an interview that how he worked. Well, he said he worked 7 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. How he worked, and if I'm not able to do it like I want to do it while I'm here at all and stuff like that. So, oh, Nick. So Alabama hired. What's the coach they hired? They hired him today, right?
Yep. DeBoer.
DeBoer. He they were Washington head coach.
Man, straight from the ACC.
What y'all think about this hire? What y'all y'all happy with this hire?
It was the best option.
Yeah, that was the best option for what was available. Everybody else, hey, did you hear how Dabo Swinney had that Bama clause in his contract? But that's wild.
No, I didn't. What he had?
He had if he left Clemson, he can leave Clemson and go to any other school, and he might still be able to retain some of his salary or whatever. But if he went to Bama, he would have to pay 150% of his salary back.
What?
If he went to Alabama, I said, ooh.
What the hell? Why would he sign it?
That's what I'm saying. I guess he figured like you know what, man, Saban might be there for so long that eventually, I might have a chance. I might be out of this contract by then. But
he
man,
just expecting Saban to retire like that.
Mm-hmm.
We always said like from the get-go, he the next man up at Alabama when Saban gone.
Yeah, Clemson made sure he.
Clemson wrong for that shit. Cause Dabo was the first year head coach at Clemson.
Yeah.
So they knew what they was doing. They know he graduated at Alabama, so they threw their clause in there. Knew eventually he was gonna take a chance when that job came open. They played the long game on his head.
I know he cussing, boy.
And they about to burn the program down. He was already doing it.
Let me get a chair beer, okay?
What? You heard that? You heard that, Neat?
How many? One.
They ain't gonna never do right, is
it?
Bro, where you at?
Neat. Hey, John. Hey, Marius. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Brett.
But as of right now, it ain't looking too great. I don't know what the Alabama player they held out. I don't know who they thought was gonna walk through the door. I guess they thought Kirby was gonna walk through the door.
Shit.
But Isaiah Bonds, I think that was y'all second best receiver. He in the portal. Caleb Downs, y'all best defensive back. He goes to the portal. Jake Pope, he just hit the transfer portal and went back to Georgia.
Hey.
It's gonna be a lot more.
Some decommits too, eh?
But I tell you what's the thing, West got him in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Jalen Milroe.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just ready to say that.
He is not the quarterback next year, 100%. 100%.
And if he is, he on a very, very short leash, depending on who comes in that's behind him. I don't know the QB situation behind him, but
Washington quarterback just hit the transfer portal, the second string. I think he's gonna commit to Bama.
Oh,
dang!
More than likely, he's following his coach.
Well, he definitely,
like he said, he gonna bring. Well,
he gonna bring something with him.
My dog. He try to bring some of his with him.
Look, I'm all for it, but them boys ain't look too bad. So
you think you happy with the hire of what was available, Kevin?
Yeah, because when they said Reese was a finalist, man, I was sick to my stomach at work.
He didn't have a chance.
Man, I look, Nick, I was still scared though. I was like, I said, man, please, y'all.
You know, it's funny. I think Nick Saban brought him in there because he was young to try to teach him stuff, but I don't think Nick Saban he approved. That's really it.
They said
I think Nick's still gonna be around. He got an office above Brian Denny, so he's gonna have some kind of say over the program.
Yeah, I know.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah,
I noticed that in everything he kept saying about the program, he kept saying, "Me and Terry gonna be around. Me and Terry gonna be around. That man gonna be that man gonna be on that sideline."
Well, that man gonna pull a Pat Riley.
Hey, Killer, you'll be here for it, want to kill him.
Mm-hmm. I'll be like, all right, the boy. Run one more bad play.
He's like, get your ass out the way.
I don't know how much help that's gonna be with him just being in the.
He gonna say, "Man, move."
Because you know a lot of players, where people won't believe in that, people ain't just come to Alabama for the coaching. They came to play for Nick Saban.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that boy from Mobile. Once Nick Saban made that announcement, that boy decommitted.
Yeah, he said it was already because when the wide receiver coach left, he was like it was already hard. But then when Nick Saban, man, how long it took that man? They said, hey Nick, they said he called the Alabama coaching staff to confirm that was true. So soon as them folks said, yeah, that man decommitted.
Hey, I can't blame them because it's a business decision. They got to do what's best for them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do what's best for them. But like you said, this coach here, even though he haven't watched, I don't know too much about him, but he had to win the players over there wanted to play for him. So that was a difference.
That's a good transition right there, Joe. I was just thinking about that.
Like Nick Saban and a few more coaches, Georgia coaches like that, the players come to play for the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So this coach has to try to win the players over.
Yeah, he got to establish that too.
Mm-hmm. I was that's a good transition because I was thinking the same thing. My thing is the old locker room speeches, how Nick Saban and Kirby Smart give them.
Mm-hmm.
They be on it. They get them boys pumped to go play some football to go hurt somebody. If he don't come in with that same attitude, the current players, they gonna be like, nah, this ain't it.
Right.
They might not transfer next year, but during the season, they be like, nah, this ain't it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna lose that locker room.
This not the same thing I'm used to,
Mm-hmm.
And what gonna help him out? He had to win some of the key players like the leaders, because like me and Kendall all us said on the podcast before that also helped coach those legendary championship football teams was the leaders on the team. They held the players on the team accountable.
Yep.
That's how you can establish a good team. So when he can get control of the leaders can come down on the other players and strive for greatness.
But who is that leader on this team right now?
I don't know.
Jalen Milroe, he on the hot seat.
I say it's got to be one of the returning people on defense. I think it's got to be the ones that's going.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would have been Caleb Downs, but he entered the portal. Like
yeah,
and I think all them key players that you saying returning, they gonna end up in the portal more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna have to turn to some sophomores and juniors.
Yeah.
So what you think the first thing the boy need to do, Killer? You think he in Alabama right now, or he need to be?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's there. I'm pretty sure he had a conversation with Saban. Honestly, the first thing he need to do is get his staff, right? Whoever's gonna be a part of his staff. because he gonna need that moving forward. Depending on if he plan on playing depending on if he plan on getting in that transfer portal, or if he plan on to jump on top of recruiting, he need to have his staff in place because I'm pretty sure Reese is gone, and even that alone may open up the recruiting because you know what I'm saying. So, and then I mean, another reason why I like this hire is because it turns things back around because you saw the offense that Washington ran, and Alabama needs to get back to that. And I think, I think that I don't think it's too late. I think he might be able to flip. He might be able to flip some players who had Alabama in their top list but chose to go elsewhere because of the offense.
It's gonna be a hard flip.
I guess Milroe is what's gonna make it hard, but
I ain't even gonna say that. I'm just saying like I said, people like players went to Alabama to play for Nick Saban.
Yeah, and I get where Kendall coming from too. Like he said,
like,
based on Washington.
Like for me, like who wouldn't want to go play for the GOAT? And you tell me the GOAT has left the building. I want to come here now.
I don't know. I feel you on that, but I think still the prestige of the program is like it's still.
I mean, you take Ryan Weed for example. That dude, he didn't care about none of that. He wanted to play for Nick Saban.
Yeah, but I don't
imagine how many players got that same mindset. I mean, Isaiah Bond, the current player, he just into the portal after Nick Saban left. Like most of the players want to play for Saban.
I'm gonna tell you why I think Isaiah Bond entered the portal. Usually players won't enter the portal if they're playing under Saban, just because it's Saban. But Isaiah Bond may have really wanted to transfer anyway, because he know that he ain't gonna get that many opportunities. But if Nick Saban gone, he's like, well, I can just say that's why I left, and then jump in the portal. But I think the prestige alone would help them because I mean, shit, people still commit to Auburn. So
shit, 2 stars and 3 stars. Okay, it ain't nothing beyond that.
Why I gotta be 2 stars?
I followed the recruiting trail, and that's exactly what it is. I ain't procrastinating or nothing.
They used to be JUCO kings.
What you say?
But Neat. So to speak on that, that's all the more reason why it's important for the board to get his staff together and to establish what they're gonna do there. Because I mean, as bad, and I know some players transferred out, some players going to the NFL. I mean, but they still managed to turn that team around. I know it was Nick Saban, but I think one of the best things for that team was the fact that they made the playoffs. And the same goes for Washington. The fact that the coach that we chose to hire was a coach that went undefeated all the way up until the national championship game and was able to they beat Oregon twice, didn't they?
Oregon.
Yeah, they beat Oregon twice. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. As long as it win Reese, I'm excited, bro. Because if they had hired Reese, I probably would have became a Georgia fan.
My thing is, you're gonna see a lot of Alabama fans become Georgia fan because that's the only thing they resemble Nick Saban had. But my thing is, this coach, he never recruited when he was at West. He had them top heavy teams. When I say top heavy, like once his players enter the draft, they 2-10 next season.
Oh, he that type of coach.
He them type of coach. He never recruited before.
So he's never been one with depth then.
Yeah, he never been one with depth. He just built these teams to they top heavy that were good enough to win a championship. Then next season, That's not the rebuilding process again. Instead of rebuilding, you want to reload, but he want to gather like to rebuild after a good team.
Okay. So that's all the more reason. So that's all the more reason for him to keep at least some of them Alabama staff around to
go get the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So y'all think Alabama defense gonna be decent next year?
I can't even say yet. I still got to see that.
I would say because you still everybody not gonna leave because
you still got some of the safe people.
Exactly, Mario. Exactly. Like some of his recruits still gonna be there, so you still gonna have them players that want to hit somebody.
Nate, that's the same thing that happened at Auburn with what's that coach's name? Right after Thomas Tuberville left.
Gene.
Yeah, he won that national championship.
Oh, Gene Chisholm.
Then next year he was ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
he had a top heavy team.
That was cheap. That was Gene Chisholm though. That nigga is. oh, my bad. My mic was still on. I'm just playing.
Hey, Kim. This new coach now, is he on the hot seat already?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Because they got to give him a chance. And the last thing Bama wants to do is start being like these schools that got all these head coaches rotating in and out. Because once you had consistency for so many years, once you had consistency for that many years, you don't want to start the inconsistency of like not giving coaches a chance. And I think they're gonna give him a chance. But he, like for example, what he can't do is be losing to Auburn consecutive years in a row. He can't be losing to Ole Miss.
We laugh, but that's real though.
For real, yeah. He can't be like even if he doesn't have a good record, he still gotta find a way to beat the LSUs, the Georgia. Well, I don't know about Georgia, but the LSUs and the Auburns of the world. He got to figure out a way to beat them, because if he don't, then that seat gonna get hot real quick. Because
you brought up a valid point as far as you don't want to be like the other schools in and out inconsistent. Because I think either Alabama is a top program in college football, you don't want to dilute the program.
Right.
You want to dilute the brand. Doing that.
Hey, look, it ain't the top brand in college football no more.
You don't want to be Notre Dame or somebody like that.
Number 2.
You don't want to be Auburn. Let's just we don't want to be like Auburn. Hey man, why look hold on a second, Neat. Why Auburn was celebrating like they had won national championship?
Man, like I would people that's an Auburn fan, I jump ship.
Bro, somebody said
I would jump ship.
Somebody said Auburn celebrate everything except winning the championship.
Look, more victories they take them.
God,
that's
terrible.
I know this someone be trying to be funny, but that's not with class. Like
they rolled the tree and everything.
It looks pathetic, man. We being real.
Yeah, I know some of the real Auburn fans. I ain't gonna say that. Some of them.
I don't think it's a sis thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I tell people all the
congratulate them.
I tell people all the time, people that are Auburn fans are alumni.
Right.
Yeah.
Because ain't no way you a football fan, you an Auburn fan. It's just no way. There's no way.
I think Bo Jackson stopped going to the game.
God.
I got time for this shit. What y'all think about Bill Belichick retiring too? And Pete Carroll?
That man ain't retired.
he ain't retired?
No, they forced him out. See, same with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll.
Bill Belichick killed him.
Yeah. Bill Belichick. They forced him out because
I know they forced him out. I thought he was ready to let it go.
Nah, they
said agree to part way. They tell you
because
mutual agreement. That what it was.
No, I still don't believe it was a mutual agreement because I think they just said that to save face because Bill Belichick said in the interview he said I was willing to cede some of my power. Now you know when they get to a point to where they start saying stuff like that, it's like bro, I still want to coach, but y'all still want me up out of here. So Robert Kraft like we gonna move in another direction. You see how quick he hired his replacement?
They already had it loaded up.
They already had that man ready. He was already in
Probably
position.
another year. What?
Yeah, they had already said he was gonna Gerard Mayo was gonna succeed Belichick. And Pete Carroll said he did everything in his power to remain the head coach, but they wouldn't let him. So
how old is Pete Carroll? He's the same age as Nick Saban, right?
Yeah, he might be either a year younger or a year older, one of the two.
He around like that 71, 72.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would love to talk show with Belichick and Nick Saban. I would love to watch it.
Yeah.
Man,
oh yeah.
Both of the greatest minds at both levels in the best friend.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What you hoping them do what together?
Some kind of radio show. It don't matter what it is.
Yeah, you can do
a radio show.
Or they can do something like I'm just thinking off the top of my head, like a talk show or documentary or something. They put effort into it. So, but I think first both are gonna have a book deal. I'm telling that now they're gonna have a book deal.
Oh yeah,
that's already in the making, in the writing.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have a book deal. But Nick Saban, like I said, beginning of the episode, Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide.
No, what I really hope Nick Saban do is try to become a commissioner or something like that, or college football, because that's what they need him. Because what's going on now with the NIL and all that shit? Nick Saban, I think he'll fix all that.
He'll fix all that, boy.
Need something
and
to regulate.
I think he mentioned that. I think it was some interview or what he's good at talking on radios and stuff like that, or he'll like to be like some kind of commissioner of a college football. That's like the direction they're going in.
You think about it, he might be, because they got committed, right? Well, they ain't no committed playoff committee. They got 12-team playoff. You think he can be part of that committee or
Nick Saban bigger than that. Nick Saban bigger than that.
Yeah.
He's way bigger than that.
Oh, Nick Saban. So y'all tell me what's going on with Steve A. Smith and Jason Whitlock.
He cuts that nigga out, but
I don't like
what happened?
Jason Whitlock and Steve A. Smith. I don't know the whole detail, but I know Jason Whitlock cares. So
yeah,
I go to say the same thing, Junior. I know how Jason Whitlock is, and I know how Stephen A. Smith is. That probably ain't too good over head, but
I'm like, if Steve A. Smith mad at your ass, you must have did some shit, but yeah, Steve A. Smith had his separate podcast, and I think the whole damn episode he went on Jason Whitlock. I was like, dang, what's going on? Why all these sports commentators got beef, Kim? What's going on?
Well, I think
sport.
I think that just Jason Whitlock is just, man, he a hoe for real, right? He the little slick things he say about people is, you know what I'm saying, like he do it for clicks, for likes and stuff like that, and he told Stephen A. Smith that Stephen A. Smith said he got a scholarship to play ball at Winston-Salem, and Jason Whitlock said that man ain't get offered no scholarship and all that, and then just anything to put the man down. Man, Stephen A. Smith called that man a fat piece of shit, called him a bastard. I said, God, dog, Stephen A. Smith. He said, I don't like that motherfucker. Fuck him. So I don't know. I like it because it was time for But the old saying, like, sometimes you got to put people in their place. Sometimes you got to check them, and so it was somebody needed to check them. So Shannon Sharp said, I don't fuck with him. He said, uh, that man, Jason Whitlock don't want these problems. So, he ain't fucking with him. He an Uncle Tom, man, nigga, for real.
He is, man. He sure is, though. Because first time I started listening to it, I was like, it's really people out here sit here and listen to this guy.
Right.
But it is people out there sitting there listening to that guy. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. One of y'all didn't know about that. Just go and look that up. Steve A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. Steve A. Smith went off on Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Off on Buddy. Hey, what's new in the NBA? I heard Shaq and Charles Barkley get into it. That's all the time, though.
That's all the time, bro.
When I say pure entertainment, man, y'all need to watch this. Well, I don't watch it like on YouTube, like live. But when I catch some clips on YouTube, that shit be funny, bro. Shaq stupid. Charles Barkley be getting on that nigga skin, bro.
Right, he doing it on purpose, but
they said the first thing Shaq come to, look at my ring.
I got. He said, I got G5 classification to speak on championships. then here come Charles Barkley. Yeah, because you were riding on Kobe and Dwayne Wade coattail. he said Kobe Bryant carrying your fat ass up and down the court. I said, God, dog, Charles.
They were talking about the other day, since you're a Lakers fan, they were saying, what that Shaq or Charles Barkley talking about? No, that wasn't Shaq. Who that was? That probably was Cameron. So I forgot who said that.
Probably with Gilbert Arenas. Because they all been going in.
Talking about Lakers better not Lakers don't make the playoffs and they won that mid-season championship shit. They need to take that shit from there. I forgot who said it. And they said, somebody said, oh, y'all think the Lakers in trouble? And I think Shaq said they're not in trouble. It's good. Wherever the kinks they need to get out now. Then they start clicking on all cylinders after February. So you think y'all in trouble in paradise right now, Killer, or it just is what it is right now?
Yeah, they in trouble, bro. Just like I think Gilbert Arenas made a good point. He said your starting five isn't producing. So, like, for example, Anthony, because I don't know if y'all been watching games for real, but Anthony Davis will have 28 points and 15 rebounds, and LeBron James will have 25 points and 11 assists and like 8 rebounds and stuff like that, and then they lose by like 15 points because your starting lineup, you only getting how many points is that? You only getting like 55, 60 points out your two main guys, and then you got Cam Reddish who's scoring 5 points or 0 points, and then you got Vanderbilt who ain't scoring at all, and then you got Austin Reeves who gonna give you about 15 points. So that's not enough. That makes them the lowest scoring starting five in the league, and then you don't have any depth off the bench. So it's just not enough. It's not enough firepower. And then we got too many defensive specialists that's not scoring. Like Gilbert Arenas said, as a scorer, that means I got the night off for real. He said, because I know you're not making me work. So by the time the fourth quarter come around, I got energy, because if you playing defense on Vanderbilt, he ain't gonna shoot, so you can play off of him, clog the lane. And it's just we the only way to save this season is to make a trade. Now, how they gonna do that, I don't know. But also, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give it to somebody else. But Darvin Ham's rotations have just been terrible. Like, I don't understand the lineup that he's putting in there. And I heard there's been some frustration with his lineup selection amongst the players because they don't know. Because you got Wood, pause. Christian Wood will play one night. He'll play 25 minutes. The next night, DNP. The next night after that, DNP. For a whole week, DNP. And then the next, all of a sudden, he's playing 30 minutes. It's too inconsistent. So can't nobody get in a groove. But I don't know. They got to make a trade.
That part, Kim.
Yep.
You think they're gonna make coaching changes in the offseason if it don't work out this year?
Shit, if they keep doing bad, they might make a change mid-season because what people don't know is that old Phil Handy, it's his time, bro. Phil Handy, it's time for him to be a head coach, and he has a proven track record with the players. So if they continue to go on these losing streaks and losing by these big numbers and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if they just say, you know what, we gonna make Phil Handy the interim head coach just to see what he can do for the rest of the season, and then at the end of the season, if he does a good enough job, then they'll make him the head coach moving forward.
So I'm just starting back watching the NBA. I'm looking at the rankings right now in the Western Conference. No, I'm starting from the wagon name out of the bottom. Like San Antonio at the very last spot. I'm like, damn. Then you got
Is that worse than Detroit?
It's worse than Detroit. Detroit and East. Detroit. Let's see, Detroit.
3-35 or 3-36.
It's not worse than them. Yeah, Detroit 3-36.
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible, Professor?
Shit, have you seen them play?
You can tell.
That's how it's possible. Yeah, the boys out there.
Go to state at number 12.
Yeah, they've been playing bad, bro.
Utah? I thought Utah used to be decent. They at number 11.
Utah ain't trying to win right now. They're trying to get them picks. They ain't trying to win right
now. Junior.
Yes.
That Bucks and Celtics game yesterday.
That's pretty good. I missed that.
Oh, the Bucks was beating the Celtics 75-38.
Good Lord.
Damn.
And I think, because I fell asleep on it, so I ain't finished it, but I think they almost hit 150.
For real? Damn.
The Bucks did.
You got New Orleans at number 5. New Orleans decent this year? The West just saw it this year.
No, the Pelicans have been playing much better.
Mm-hmm. Then they got. Go ahead, Tim.
That's all I got.
They got Clippers. I'm a Kawhi fan, so I need to start watching the Clippers at number 4 at 25-15.
Yeah, they've been doing pretty good.
Of course, Denver's up there. Denver's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
OKC is number 2.
Damn. Yeah, them boys been playing pretty good.
That's it. They're on a 3-game winning streak. And Minnesota number 1. I think Britt mentioned something about Buddy.
And Michael Jordan Edwards is playing pretty good.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw a couple of his highlights. I was like, I got to watch the full game. He might be one of my favorite players soon. If he continue playing like that, well, I guess he continue playing like that. They doing pretty good.
Man, he looked like Kobe in some of them clips, boy. I said, wait a minute.
And they go to the Eastern Conference. We got to talk about the bottom. I'm just going to go to number 6. New York, the Knicks at number 6. Oh.
Yeah, they've been doing good since they got Anunoby.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing pretty good since they got him. So, they keep it up, man.
Let me see. I see Cleveland and Indiana Pacers doing good this year. Dang.
Yeah. Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers, that turnover, assist to turnover ratio, Maurice, he been killing. So he been doing pretty good. Cleveland is doing good. They finally got into a little groove, but I think they're gonna end up trading Donovan Mitchell.
You think so?
You don't know what team
Yeah.
they're looking at for him to trade?
Man, you know, the mob boss gonna do whatever he can to get him.
The Heat.
Yep. Old Pat Riley.
Old Pat Riley.
Might pull it on out if he get to the Heat.
Yeah, I want the Hawks to give us DeJounte Murray, however you say his name.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a two-way offensive.
That's what I love about a two-way player. So
who you willing to give up for him, Paul?
Man, you know all them niggas got to go. Vanderbilt, D'Lo, Torian Prince, that first round pick, all that got to go. But we can't give up. We can't give up the big two players. But I think if we do that, then that'll put us in business. Plus, it'll give Deontay more freedom to roam because playing beside sharing that backcourt with Trae Young is kind of hindering him a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So. Of course, you got Boston and Milwaukee in the top two spots. Dang, Boston only lost 9 games this year.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis has been good for them this year, as well as the improved scoring by Derek White. And Tatum and Brown gonna do their thing. And I think they're just their team overall is really deep. That's why they've been playing so good. I think people need to give Milwaukee more time for Lillard and them guys to figure it out. But once they get rolling, it's gonna be hard to beat Milwaukee.
Dang. Because Giannis hit number 4 in points per game this year. Number 1 is Joel and Luka.
Yeah.
And he's at number 4. Kevin Durant, number 5. So, dang. Sabonis. I remember that name. That must be Sabonis' son. He used to play for Portland.
Yeah, Arvydas Sabonis. That's his son. that's Samantis Sabonis.
Speaking of Tyrese, well, you said Tyrese Halliburton?
Tyrese Halliburton? Yeah, man's a beast.
He leading the league at assists, 12.5 assists.
Yeah. Man, probably averaging like 1 turnover, 0.9 turnover per game.
Ooh. Who else leading? You got Victor. I ain't gonna pronounce his last name, but Buddy from San Antonio.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. He got 3.2 blocks per game so far. I'm like, damn. I don't know. So, so I'm gonna start going deep pause in the NBA and see what's start looking at more of these games this year and get more insight on the NBA since it's off season of college football. Talk about the NBA a little bit more.
College football never in the off season.
What you saying, D? It never off season.
Spring season. Now you gotta see what you got coming in.
Yeah, you're right. Alabama, we gotta see what's coming in. I don't know. All right, before we dip out, I just thought about it. I don't know. I just saw this picture. Kim, there wasn't no thoughts in your head that you thought Steve Sarkisian will come to Alabama? It won't make
no.
He had another stored program, but
yeah, he got something good going in Texas. I think he did the right thing by just staying there and plus, what made Bama such a it's to replace Nick Saban. It's almost like you want somebody else to go there first. and then go after it. And I really and truly believe that's what Dabo Sweeney waiting on. I think he like, bro, I know it's in my contract, but I'm gonna let somebody else go there first and probably mess up. Is what they hoping for. And then, then we'll go there. So look, I was low key saying, you know what? we need Bill Belichick to come over and coach Alabama, but Bill Belichick will never do that because he don't want to mess up his legacy because if he go there behind Saban and can't win one national championship, that'll mess his it won't mess his legacy up, but it'll put a little damper on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, fellas, y'all got anything else on the closing remarks before we hang this episode on up? Nothing.
I will say to the Auburn fans that was celebrating, bro, that was real pathetic, man. And I hope that y'all one day experience winning like we have here, that we've Alabama fans have enjoyed here over the years, and then learn some class of not to celebrate at times like this. And then see Alabama fans, we so cool that we ain't got to cheer for other teams because our teams is always in the mix. So so Auburn, y'all grow some class, man. And maybe one day, y'all have something legendary. Y'all thought it was gonna be Tommy Tuberville, but y'all were quickly disappointed. Y'all made that man become a politician. So.
Now he up that line, probably.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, fellas, there was a good episode. Roll Tide. And y'all please tune into next week on another episode, and we'll come back with you with more on sports, college football, NBA, and other related subjects regarding hip hop and etc. other stuff, news and stuff like that. So we'll see y'all this week. Appreciate y'all.
Sir.
Thank y'all.
All right.
All right.